Okay, so it's just a quick video to show you how to remove your tailgate, your boot lid. I usually do these things from scratch, but let me explain where I am now. To take this back panel off, you've got two screws that go here and here. That's basically the handles where you put your hand in to pull it down. So you undo them two screws and then you just pull this, it just all clips in, just pull this panel off. And it's the same with the bit around here. You can just yank that off, no screws at all, just pull it off, use a non-marking tool, and that's how you get to this stage. So hopefully that's clear enough, and I can tell you what to do from here. Okay, so the first thing we've got to do is remove the plastic moulding just underneath the tailgate itself. As you can see, it just pops off like that, and underneath there are the bolts for the boot lid. Now this is your rear washer motor. You need to remove the hose going to that. Be careful because this bit gets quite brittle, and as you can see me yanking it off in a little while, it just pops it. But you want to disconnect all the loom that's attached to it, all the electrical loom that's attached to it. Just disconnect it, just be careful because you're going to use it again. But here we go, look, watch me put it up here because it's quite brittle and I'll actually pop off the top. So be careful when you come to do it. As you can see, once again, I'm just taking off the loom. The reason why I'm so aggressive is because I was actually in a rush and this had to go somewhere. But this car was breaking for spares. So I'm sure you're going to take a bit more time with it. But just take your time and loosen up the loom. Try and disconnect the loom where you can. But be a bit more careful than I was because I was actually in a rush. Okay, so now this is the connection onto your rear tail light, your top light. Get a screwdriver, unclip it, and now you've freed up the loom. You've disconnected it from everything. It's ready to pull through. Now be careful not to push too hard through there because you will split a wire. And then just feed it through. Feed it through that hole. Go, it's pretty simple. Like I said, be careful not to yank too much because you will break clips and stuff that you don't want to do. So take a lot more care than I've done here, but I'm just trying to give you the basic gist of what's going on. So you just feed it through and it should just all come out. Now that's one side, that freed up one side. Now it's the same story on the other side. Disconnect the rear demist wire, just pulls apart, and that plastic clip splits to free up the cables that are there. You just pop out of a screwdriver if you need to take out that white plastic clip. On this side is very much the same story as the other side. You need to disconnect the wiring that goes to the central locking module. And anything else you might have in there. Each car is slightly different because they've got different extras, but just free up the loom. You want to just free up this wiring loom. Now these pop grommets are quite difficult, so they might break as you're pulling them out. But you know, it is what it is. Just take your time. A lot more than I have. A bit more patience than me. This was an old video I've been holding for a little while because I wasn't really happy with it, but someone needed it, so I put it out there. As you can see, I'm just feeding it through the hole again. Very similar to the other side. And now let's go back and look what we've got to do here. So now where these two hinges are, you look underneath, and that's where the bolts are that hold them. I know you could get confusing you can actually remove them other two bolts at the top, but I find this easier. It's just one bolt and it's easier to locate it on the way in. So that's what I do. So now with your ratchet or socket, whatever it is, just buzz it off. Do the same thing. If I remember correctly, it's a 13mm bolt. And yeah, it should pop off like that. Now what I forgot to show you is the tensioners on the side. They just knock off. But once you've got it down like that, once you've released everything, you just lift it up and there you go. Sorry about the poor quality of the video, but hope it helps just as a guide. Thanks for watching. As usual, comment, rate, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and leave comments in the comment box. Thanks for watching.